2 miss local. There's no BMS this week. But Crusader versus Outkast, game 1 on Tower Pep. We're going to get into it shortly. Good stage for both characters, but it's going to come down to how good is Outkast playing around that back air. Because once Forsburn starts the advantage state on the heavies, Kragg, no exception, it's going to be very rough.
Right, we saw Outkast there with that great initial start of aggression, but Crusader is slowly swinging it back into her direction here.
Oh, but these forward airs are going to throw Crusader off stage, and she's going to do her best to refresh resources. Amazing recovery, narrowly dodging the rock. Okay, now she's got another fighting chance, getting these aerials into the back air for the string.
Ledge guard here could be crucial for Crusader. Gets the up strong finish.
Amazing little mix-up there. Outkast probably expecting the up cape into the down strong long mix-up there, but Crusader just letting the up strong rip. And is doing a great job of applying pressure into Crusader right now.
ATI from Crusader right there, living the Kragg up air right near the top of the blast zone, and it gives her second life to try and push her extra credit even further.
Good jab check. And living at 170 right now. Who unfortunately gets caught with the fair and loses her first stock, but is sitting very good right now. However, it's Kragg. He's never ahead and he's never behind. All it takes is just that one hit.
Outkast not looking good percent-wise here, but he still can make a comeback. All he has to do is just get that one opening, but is Crusader going to let him with this edge guard here? Catches Outkast on the pillar ride up. This is no free parking here, folks.
Need to pay your valet ticket. Right now, Crusader dancing around an Outkast, throwing everything in the kitchen sink at her. It does connect the dare. Unfortunately, committed just a little too early, but Outkast in that ending leg gets punted. And the downstrung is going to take his second stock.
Outkast is playing from behind here, but it is totally doable unless this advantage state from Crusade keeps going. There is smoke everywhere. It is so difficult to see Forsburn right now.
Exactly. Oh, good wait. He manages to catch the parry. Crusader is in Outkast's head right now, unfortunately getting parried on the down air there. But she's sitting in a position where she can afford to make a few mistakes.
Outkast trying to chase Crusader down here for the kill, misses that sweet spot back air. If she connected that, it would have been huge in taking the game.
Yeah.
Outkast is doing his best to play patient, gets the whiff punish on the down strong, but it's not enough. Misses the up strong, fully charging it. Great DI from Crusader here, just needs to make it back. Has all the smoke and resources in the world for a mix-up. Outkast looks like he's struggling.
Yeah, Outkast is in a very not good position right now. Crusader does manage to make it back to stage. He gets the roll read on the down strong, and taking the first game very dominantly. The Outkast, like, if was able to take that stock, could have had a fighting chance, but Crusader was just too in his head that game. You noticed it too, right? She was forcing a lot of situation.
No, I didn't notice it.
Well, noticed it like mostly with that last stock there, but she went for the cape, and then that forced Outkast to go for the panic roll. And then she got the down strong off of it. But game 2, Outkast counterpicking to one of his favorite stages, the forest floor. That small ceiling, if he's able to connect those up strongs. He had a bit of trouble last game. And we'll kill good about earlier. However, that's also true for Crusader's down strongs and up strongs of her own then.
We'll have to see, we'll have to see. Outkast does get the percentile lead once again, but it's not going to take long for Crusader to get it back into her favor.
That force advantage state versus the big bodies and heavyweights is just so volatile. But Outkast does manage
that
to
up strong DI's off the rock shards off screen.
The shard lockout was not there. It expired, but the shards into the down special is going to take that first stock. Outkast coming out swinging, only sitting at 70% right now. Now Crusader's going to be the one that has to approach.
Doesn't look like she's having much difficulty with that, though. We saw how handily her advantage state can take out Kragg last game. All she needs to do is keep this pressure rolling.
Gets it down strong, not gonna kill quite yet. And good awareness and DI from Outkast is destroying the smoke, but the parry on the shard is gonna let Crusader get that smoke back up.
Good parry right there. Finally takes Outkast stock, but she has a lot of percentile extra credit she has to make up for. Outkast has just been getting all these stray hits in while she's been struggling to kill. It might add up here in the future.
And up right now. The future is now, old man. And thanks to Science 4, you're gonna connect. And Outkast is doing a much better job this game of forcing the smoke to go away, and the down special into the up air is gonna take it. And Outkast is only sitting at 47% right now. A completely different tempo from game 1.
Crusader needs to keep this up right here. This edge guard could be crucial to how the swing of the match goes. Outkast back with resources. Oh, but a parry there. Up Kate, all right.
Up tilt. Ooh, interesting, going for the up air. Back air, gonna do it, catching Outkast on the DI out. No, Crusader doing a very great job of evening up the game. Right now they are dancing around each other. Crusader coming in with the fancy footwork on the forward airs.
Outkast finds the hit. Crusader with the reversal. Getting back, pushed into the corner. Outkast trying to escape high and finds that reversal once again. It's back to his advantage.
Trying to force her to make panic and go for the dodge with that run up strong. However, Crusader, not the kind of player to fall for that. And as we're seeing in this set, it gets Outkast off stage. Combust is on deck.
As Combust doesn't get the kill off the top. It's close. Double up cake. Misses the knife. Misses the parry.
Shards are on deck. But good parry.
That's the parry, but on the shards.
Oh, that forward air may have been a misinput. Now she's off stage.
Using the smoke to obscure where she's going to be, but Outkast with another whiff punish on the down strong. Not falling for the same tricks this time, sending her handily across the stage.
She tried to read that panic roll, but Outkast that's not nerved out, managing to keep his cool and taking the game. And Crusader's going to run it right back to Forest 4. Definitely understandable with how close that last game was. Right now she's going to get a little bit of percent. 2 quick hits, but parry going to come out, and Outkast is going to start landing and racking up all this percent with these jabs.
Keeping this edge guard going here. Outkast is racking up a lot of early damage. Could potentially take an early first stock with the pillars, but no, doesn't find the aerial I think it was looking for. Crusader now taking her time to just swing right back at him, breaks the pillar.
Bit of a rough spot for Crusader right now. She gets thrown back off stage, and she does manage to barely sneak it back. The smoke from the clone destruction and allowing her to get that lagless recovery. Now she finds herself holding center stage control, unfortunately losing it to Outkast, but then immediately taking it right back.
Oh no, gets hit by a forward air, whiffing that forward air of her own, surprisingly. Letting Outkast get this early lead here. Early lead could be crucial, gives him plenty of time to build up extra credit.
Yeah, the extra credit is building up. Crusader trying to go for some of those Hail Mary down strong. Unfortunately, they're not working out right now. That one is not going to kill, however.
Oh, and that one just outright gets parried. Outkast gets this edge guard here.
The mental stack starting to work into Outkast's favor. But the up cape up strong is going to take it. With smoke on deck, Crusader's just going to need that advantage state to help rack up this percent. Quick 35, 40 on the pillar, and it keeps building.
Right, percentages are getting close. Crusader can just land one good string. She might be able to close out Outkast's stock here with a good kill confirm. Smoke's on deck. Mix up on deck. Oh, but up air's also on deck.
Outkast was ready for it, but since he's sitting at about 95%, And it's definitely very doable for Crusader unless this extra credit keeps building 50% and climbing. These uppers are not going to take the stock quite yet, however.
Gets the rock shards, 86%, could be dangerous. Oh no, the misinput into the forward tilt. Tries to go for another read right there, but another forward tilt. The knife isn't enough. Kragg's too heavy, eating too many beans.
He's full. Well, Crusader again trying to go for this Hail Mary down smash. This just didn't quite work out that time. It is going to work out though. Oh, clears the rock, has full screen of smoke. Unfortunately, the nair into the upper is going to let Outkast take it, sit in. Now he is sitting comfy with a game lead. Once again, running it back to forest floor. I don't know if this is the move. Because both players know this stage clearly like the back of their hand, but we just saw how Outkast was able to snowball a bit and take control of the stage. With how Crusader was playing, I don't know if running it back to the same stage 3 times in a row is the right idea.
Manages to catch Outkast coming back to stage. Everything is starting anew. The nair into the forward tilt, going up off the top. An early first stock for Crusade here. She is looking a lot better than she was the last 2 games.
Amazing first stock from Crusader. Was that an up air that killed or a back air?
Forward air.
Ah. You look away for a second, you blink for a second, and you miss it. Still sitting 50% extra credit on the board. Unfortunately, he gets caught DIing out with that forward air. They're still sitting much more comfortably than she was last game, though.
Yeah, but now Outkast has the wall set up, has ready some back support. Misses the tech there, though. And unfortunately, Crusader's taking him coast to coast.
We'll ask him what she likes most, and it is going to be trying to get out of this corner right now is what she likes the most. Those shards racking up a little bit of percent. Now she's in the corner. Remember, they just keep bouncing each other back and forth. Pillar finally destroyed.
Oh, panic parry, but doesn't manage to punish it. The down strong sending up off to the left. Outkast is on his last stock. Crusade looks poised to make a run back here. Can she do it?
NSC doesn't have smoke on deck, but that teleport gonna barely touch Outkast. It's destroying the clone, but getting caught by the back air. Now Outkast is in the corner, fighting his way out. Rock immediately destroyed after getting pulled. However, now with Crusader in the corner, it's going to be Outkast's opportunity to take the stock. Unfortunately, the up air whiffed, but the up strong didn't.
All right, last stock here. If Crusade can't close this out, she's as good as gone. Has to make this count here.
For like eating up all this percent, it's basically evened up. Our backer going to throw Outkast back into the corner.
The parry, this is huge. Opts just go for a forward strong. Doesn't make it complicated. The parry on the rock, parry on the island.
I'm gonna get caught.
Oh, and the back air catching his air dodge. Crusade putting herself up for one last game here.
She may have been down, but she's certainly not out. As we move into game 5, we'll see what stage Outkast counterpick to, and we're going to Rockwall, the Kragg home turf. This guy is going to be of the utmost importance here, because both of these characters have great corner carry. That just allowed him to delete stocks, especially on this stage. Right now, early neutral scrapping. Outkast is pushing Crusader into the corner. They're holding center stage, doing a good job of it too.
Crusade's been keeping up this pressure since he got his first hit. But oh no, the catch on the platform sending him to a relatively early grave here.
Outkast doing a good job of trying to clap back, but down strong not going to take it quite yet. Doesn't get the up air.
Great DI there from Crusade. Unfortunately, back off stage right as Outkast is looking primed to make some big money moves. He tries to. The rock shards keep on coming.
And
the forward air finally closes it out.
Crusader was just not able to find a way out of the corner. Unfortunately, that cost her the stock, but it's just like that sometimes. And now with the little VIP resort set up in the corner, or whoever finds them trapping their opponent, there's gonna have a significant advantage in terms of racking up percent. But Outkast
that could have been huge for Crusade if she didn't send him away like that.
Bit of an unfortunate hitbox flip there. Now, having Outkast in the corner doesn't get too much percent off of it, though.
Trying to hold the edge guard, trying to hold the pressure.
Outkast trying to go for the up strong, but unfortunately he whiffs, and unfortunately for Crusader, she overcommits with her own strong. Tilt boost coming out.
Boost. And the down special. Outkast with the lead here. This is still, though, anybody's game. We've seen Crusade come back from these.
And it's going to be hard. She keeps getting herself forced in the corner. She gets hit by it again.
Another down special from Outkast, taking it and moving on after a brutal 5-game slog.
Good stuff to Outkast for managing to take it there. Twice in a row with the same confirm. I'm assuming throwing the shards down is to force the attack, potentially putting them in a position where just a down special is guaranteed to hit, but even if they